Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome in. How are we doing? Nafan, Deacon, Jellyfish, hope you're all doing well today. Rook, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're all having a good day. Sorry I didn't stream earlier in the week. I had a little bit of a stomach bug or something. Mostly over it now. But yeah, we're on Skyblock Kingdoms today. We're going to be collecting some resources for our upcoming build. We need a lot of dirt, we need a lot of mud, and we need even more stone. I'm not going to bother doing the stone on stream because that's just boring. I can AFK in front of that anytime I want. But the mud and the dirt, that takes a little more doing, so we're going to work on that on stream today. Let me switch on over to the right screen here. Stomach bug's been going around. I teach my kids, I teach and my kids have been getting sick too. Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, my girlfriend is a teacher as well, so probably got it from one of her students or something. But yeah, let's get down to business today here. So we've got a little bit of renovations to take care of before we can actually start working on our dirt and our mud and everything like that. I mean, we can do our dirt right away, but if we want any mud, right now our dirt tray is... we can set that to open as well. Right now our dirt tray is set up to make clay, so as soon as I start placing down anything over here, it's immediately going to start turning into clay rather than mud, which is not ideal. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise the lip down here by 1, and we're going to turn this into our new mud tray. So yeah, we got to raise this by 1 and then flood the entire area, and we can do all of our mud down here. But for now, we're just going to work on dirt, because that's step 1 to mud anyways. Minion, how's it going? Hello from me and Sid. Hope you guys are both doing well. Okay, we've still got a good amount of dirt over here. How are we doing on gravel? Okay, I don't need to go get any gravel right away, but we're gonna need more at some point. By my estimate, and this is just a very rough estimate, the island that we made over here, we needed about 1.5 double chests of dirt for. I'm gonna guess we need about 6 for the next island I'm doing. So we got a lot of grinding to do for dirt. It's gonna take a hot minute, and if I need that much dirt, that's only the surface layer. Imagine how much stone I'm gonna need. That's a lot. Oh yeah, just a little bit. Let me just grab a few stacks here. So this tray here can handle 8 stacks. It may be worth expanding it. Or maybe we'll use this one for now, but I might talk to Anathra and see what he thinks about making a dirt and mud tray over at the witch farm. That way I can do this and AFK those farms as well. I guess it's not really AFKing. I'd be very active over there, but, you know, at least we're multitasking at that point. Getting some stuff ready for the Mangrove market. But yeah, I've been working a good portion of today on a design for my new island. It's coming along, but it's big. So yeah, I figured we've got to start grinding out the materials on stream. Is mud a good path block for the server shopping area? So for the shopping area on the server, we've been using granite and bricks. If we wanted a bit of a transition, we could go mud bricks, but that would be more for like off paths and stuff like that, rather than the actual main path in the shopping district. The main path we're going to stick with granite and bricks. And speaking of the server, I hope you guys have been having fun on the new update. We had a lot less issues than I thought we would. Realistically, the issues that we ran into were just things that I forgot to implement and took like no time to fix. Hey, Jinx, how's it going, dude? Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, we will be on there on Friday, because I have not played on the server since we updated it, so I want to check out what you guys have done since the update, since we have Pale Oak now, and we got Happy Ghasts, and all the new flowers and stuff. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how you guys have used those in your builds. The painful task of dirt maxing. What is the server? Java or Bedrock, or does it matter? You can use either. So we have a plugin called Geyser on it that allows you to connect with either Bedrock or Java. Mechanically, it's a Java server. I'm just asking because I have two shops together in the second district and didn't know if it would be a good idea to connect them or just use path blocks. It's up to you. If you want, I can check it out on Friday and give you some suggestions. Or if you want to work on it between then that's totally up to you too. Ooh, nice. Yeah, if you do !SMP, it'll give you all the instructions on how to join. It's pretty easy. Basically, you just join the Discord server, assign yourself the viewer server role, and then grab the IP address from the server section. Then you just gotta link your accounts. Basically, you join once, it'll deny you access, but it'll give you a 4-digit code, and then you throw that into the link account section. Then after you do that, you're good to go. I think I'm going to join the server. First time actually playing Minecraft for real, so I'm excited. Hey, that's awesome. Well, you're always more than welcome on our server, and we've got a really helpful and awesome community. So if you need help with anything, if you need resources, if you got questions about the game, you're always welcome to ask any of us. In fact, as soon as you log on, I wouldn't be surprised if there's people waiting at spawn with resources for you. Yeah, we've got a really awesome community on the server. I love it. Sunlight, how's it going? Welcome in. We're dirt maxing today. We need double chests on double chests of dirt for my new build that I'm gonna be working on, so we're getting started because it's gonna take a while. Actually, we may go find an Athra and maybe ask him about that dirt tray over at the witch farm, because now that I think about it, that would be a really good spot for it, because right on the other side of the witch farm portal is our gold farm, which is where all our gravel is. And yeah, Athra's live right now, so we could probably go find him. I'm actually going to use mangrove planks. Hey, there you go. I may be biased, but I think that's a pretty good choice. Okay, let's pick up all this and then we'll go find an Athra. Dirt. Did I miss a block somewhere? Yes, I did. I was gonna say, that should have been even 8 stacks. Let's go sleep. But yeah, I would like to move this entire rig out to the witch farm, because then it won't be, you know, big ugly farm in the middle of our really nice area, which is about to become even nicer. All right, let's head over to the Nether Kingdom and see if we can't find an Athra. It would probably be faster for me to just walk over using the bridge, but I've already started walking towards the Nether portal, so meh. At some point, we will get back to the bridge here, too. But right now, I want to get that island in so that I can keep doing some of the other builds that I have planned. Because I've got some cool builds in my mind for the Mangrove Kingdom. I just need land to build them on. So that's part of why we're making such a big island now, is I want to be able to make a couple buildings on it. The pagoda is definitely still going to be the largest building for quite a long time, but yeah. I'm going to make some other decent-sized buildings in the kingdom. And then maybe towards the middle to middle end of the season, we're going to make a much bigger building than the pagoda as well. And Pinked, thank you for the resub. 24 months. You're up to 2 years. 2 years of giving me your money. Thanks for the resub, dude. How you doing? Oh, what a waste of time and money. Hey, I'm not complaining. Alright, is Nathra here? I don't think he is. Does someone want to do a little bit of stream sniping for me and figure out where Nathra is? Hey, January, how's it going? Welcome in. Forgot my bedding was in the dryer. Smooth. But yeah, if anyone's... He's in the void. Mapping out a map. Awesome. Dang it. Because, yeah, I don't want to build it over there without talking to him first, because I don't want to mess up any of his farms, or if he has plans for the area, I don't want to, you know, step on his feet. Hey, Anathra. Oh. Come on, Mig. Okay, we'll see what Mig's up to first. Actually, let's go scope out the area that I want to build the farm. Let's go make sure that we have the space and whatnot. Strawberry, thank you for the raid. How's it going? And welcome in raiders as well. My audience, if you haven't checked out Strawberry, make sure to go do that. She's an awesome streamer. Does a lot of Minecraft stuff as well. Void, welcome in. How you doing as well? Abstract, welcome in. How are you all doing today? What was Strawberry up to on stream today? We are on Skyblock Kingdoms right now, just grinding for resources. We're looking at maybe making a new dirt farm out at our joint witch farm with Mangrove, but I need to scout it out first. Smack. Hey, Alfie, mostly working as per usual. Lurking as per usual. I'm at work and connection is spotty. All good, Void. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Hope work is going well as well. But yeah, as I was mentioning earlier in stream, if I had to guess, we're probably going to need around 6 double chests of dirt for this project that I want to do. Grind King Kingdom, yep, pretty much. We are king of the grind. At some point, we really should work on trying to pretty up some of the farms as well. I know that's one of the tasks that that me and the Bamboo Kingdom were going to work on at some point. That's a lot of premium dirt. Only the best. I have a really good idea for a prank on the Spruce Kingdom for that. And it really just involves a lot of deception. and no work on my part, but possibly a lot of work on their part if they fall for it. I can spill the beans to you guys as long as you promise not to, not to go rat me out to Leon or Nuke. Yeah, we could probably do something out here. I just need, I need Anathra's input on where to put it. That way I don't mess up his farms. Because I know if I put it too high, it'll mess up his witch farm. Trust us that much? Yeah, I think so. Lionel, welcome in. But yeah, basically my idea is, so they're working with a lot of dirt over in the Spruce Kingdom, right? So what I want to do is I want to spend a whole bunch of time on the server that they can see that I've been online for, and then leave some signs over there saying, hey, I noticed that, you were building with stinky spruce dirt, and then basically leave another sign saying, so I did you a favor and switched it all over to premium dirt, the best tasting dirt on the server. Because I know Nuke, as soon as Nuke sees that, he's going to want to rip it all out and replace it with his dirt and toss all of my dirt into the void. But in reality, I didn't actually do anything, so they're just going to rip up all their dirt and then replace it. I know that's going to be the mentality. Realistically, it takes me 15 seconds to place those signs down, but it could be many hours of work for them if they fall for it. Sounds like a prank my husband played on his college friends. That's awesome. The deception game is real. The only part of the prank was that he gave his... Oh, okay. He gave his friend $20. With a note saying to cover the cost of the prank. That's hilarious. You're an awful person. No, the word you're looking for is smart. Work smart, not hard. That is my motto. Let's whisper to Anathra. Still with Mig? Okay. Well, when he's free, he'll pop over, I guess. I mean, to be fair, he may have to pop over here to get Blackstone anyways. I don't know how much he has. Hey, there we go. Because, yeah, all of our Blackstone reserves are over here. We got a lot of that stuff put aside. Then a lot of gravel, too. We're going to put a big dent in that gravel, though. In fact, I may actually have to AFK the gravel. He had enough, I think. How's the gravel collection going? Never mind. It's going. We've got a lot of it. But, like I said, I'm putting a good dent in it. Realistically, all I've got to do is stand here overnight and we'll get a bunch more chests of it. Because I don't actually have to do anything. This gold farm is absolutely insane. And Anathra's hooked it up pretty well so that you can AFK it. The only problem is we only have a couple chests of storage here. So I do have to regularly check up on it to make sure it's not overflowing or anything. Otherwise, we're just wasting gravel. So, yeah, every couple hours, come back, check on it. Need to head out. Have a great stream. Sounds good, Strawberry. Thank you for the raid again. And have a good night. Also, how you doing, Chicken Man? I don't think I said hi to you. Why not get more chests? I don't want to mess up the system that Anathra has. It looks nice, so we can just empty the chests every now and then. Also, I really need to get a Clear Void mod. I know the one that I was using hadn't updated. maybe it has now. I can double check. If not, I'm just gonna have to find a different one because I'm really annoyed by the void fog. Especially down at this level, it really sucks. Doing well, thank you. How are you? I am doing pretty good, or at least I am now. I was sick for the beginning of the week. Still kind of getting over it, but I'm doing much better now. Can't see a thing. I know. How am I supposed to know when my friends are coming? It's not as bad in the overworld, but down here by the bottom of the void here, it really sucks. Are the allergies better? They're never particularly good. I'm allergic to outside in general, so as long as outside exists, my allergies are consistent. It's just sometimes they get worse than other days if, you know, it's a high pollen count or it's spring or fall. Like, when stuff is growing or stuff is dying, that's the worst time of the year for me. And yeah, I pretty much just I look like I always look like I've been crying or something like that because my eyes are just always watering and puffy, and it really sucks because they're always itchy too. Oh man, and then I always sound like I have a cold because my nose is blocked up. Allergies are great. You can definitely check out my shop on Friday, but I won't be on. But I can still watch. The shop is very, very back near the fan shop. Okay, cool. Yeah. I will make sure to check out all the new builds on Friday. In all honesty, I don't really have a plan for building on Friday as of right now. I'll think of something before then, but yeah, for the most part, the only thing that I have planned is checking out you guys' builds. Allergies are the worst. Mine are worst in the spring. Yeah, the spring is definitely the worst, followed by the fall. Dirt Mansion 2. Hey, 7 stream streak. Nice. And after should be here soon. We'd be able to see him if we had clear fog. Just around the corner? Alrighty, cool. And then there's stream delay too, so he's probably even closer than you think. But yeah, maybe we'll wind up putting that up this stream. Hello.
Hello?
How's it going?
Hi. How can I help you?
Alrighty, let's pop on through to the witch farm. I've got a question for you. Alright.
Yeah.
So I want to move
the
the dirt tray and the mud tray out here, but I don't want to put it in a place where it's going to mess up any of your farms or get in the way of any of your future plans or anything. So I just wanted to know where I should put it. It's going to be big. So
future plans?
Like, I don't know if you have any future plans for builds or farms or anything, and I don't want to get in the way, so...
Honestly, it's pretty much free real estate, really. Let me just get rid of this dude here.
The screamy guy.
Yeah, there's another one over here as well. There we go. Cool. Yeah, like, it's pretty much free real estate. So, a little bit of advice.
Yep.
This platform here is...
Slime chunk, I'm guessing.
It's a slime chunk. We're at Y35 here.
Okay.
Which is very convenient. But just come up here, and very conveniently, we're now at Y40.
Okay, so they won't spawn anymore.
So I would just suggest, if you're building, go maybe from this height.
Okay.
And that way you will be less likely to get slime spawning.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. And I don't have to worry about messing up your witch farm or anything from here, or...
No, you should be fine. Oh, we are in a swamp, so...
So slimes are going to spawn either way.
Yes, but you just light the place up well enough and it'll be fine.
You know who you're talking to, right?
Yes, I do. Just see these lovely things that we have got so many of.
Those things that are native to my biome. Yeah.
Yeah, use them. Just like every now and then think, oh, do you know, this would be pretty. I'll throw this
requires so much effort.
Build your entire platform out of them.
I mean, I could do that. That would technically be adequate lighting.
It technically would.
And it's not like we don't have enough of them.
We've got so many of them.
It's still my most dropped block.
Oh, actually, how is the...
There's so much bone meal.
Dude.
But yeah, I figured it would be easier to have the dirt and mud farm out here. That way it's closer to the gravel and I can AFK these farms at the same time.
That's true. Yeah, the witch farm, actually, I think we're nearly... Oh, I emptied out some of the redstone.
Cool. Yeah, we're going to have a ton of it because I need, and this is just a rough estimate, about 6 double chests of dirt.
Oh,
so I'm going to be here for a long time.
Yeah, you are.
And honestly, 6 double chests is probably a low guess. I probably need more than that.
Well, just in case you're thinking, oh, will this overflow? It won't. I have overflow protection.
Okay.
At the back, aka nice fire for everything that's not going to fit.
Oh, perfect.
To burn it all away. But yeah, actually, I added a redstone block chest.
Okay.
Barrel to your shop.
Oh, perfect.
Because Viking was asking for redstone, so I put some. I made it cheap. It's there.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's all just in case you're like wondering where those extra profits are coming from.
Sweet.
But yeah, go for it. If you want to run the bone farm at any time, feel free to. Where's the button? Oh, it's here.
Okay.
Is that?
Just switch the lever.
Oh, it is. For a second, I was looking, thinking, how is that connected to the redstone torch?
The torch. Yeah, I was looking at it the same way too. I was like, that looks like a floating block to me.
It is. It's just as a torch on the other side. Yeah, that will produce bone meal, and it will go through the thing and just like it'll start auto crafting it as well.
How's your storage over here doing? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. We actually haven't taken any of the wood out of here yet, but then again, we haven't had any big projects since I've kind of built this, so
we'll probably use a lot when we do our bridge.
We'll probably use a lot during the bridge. I've started working some stuff in the overworld and the creative server.
Okay. And
I think that's going to take a lot of these resources as well, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. Yeah, and the thing is that my big resource and my big project when I get around to doing it is Blackstone, so yeah, I won't even really be touching this much.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a lot at the end here. Just have a look at this last chest though. Like, look how many frog light. Like compare the amount of shroom lights we get out of this thing compared to all the other resources.
Hence why they're always expensive. Like they were a real pain for me to get last season.
It's annoying because like it's just like this farm is not 100% efficient. So many shroom lights get destroyed or just don't get mined at all.
For sure.
So
I can run this farm while I'm over here if you want.
No, I'd leave it because like it ends up happening just like everything fills up except shroom lights.
That's fair.
So, and
maybe there's I'm not saying this is a right now task or anything, but maybe there's a way to switch it so that the only thing that collects is shroom lights.
Well, what I can do is I could come over and just upgrade the storage so that it's got 1 more space and 2 proper overflow protection.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, the only overflow we have is these chests at the end that don't have a filter.
That's fair.
So,
Yeah, because if you had overflow protection, I would just run this farm for you and fill up on shroom lights. Because think of how many shroom lights you could have with me AFKing over here for dirt.
that's a good idea. If I have a bit of time tomorrow, I might pop on and do a quick little upgrade of this.
Okay.
Shouldn't take too long. If you see it shade, if you see more than three levels of chests, or 2 levels of chests, then you know that's been upgraded and it's ready to be used. The on button is right beside you here.
Perfect.
So that'll do the thing.
Okay.
But just make sure that the bone meal farm is also running at the same time as this.
Yes.
So
Otherwise, it'll die.
it won't break, but it'll just be, yeah.
It'll just be stalled out.
Yeah, it will. It will. That'll be fine. I don't think it can really break.
Yeah. Despite
I
me
should
being
say
horrible
that
at redstone, I do understand it when I see it. I just can't make it myself.
Like, I love the design that this is. Like, this is designed very early on when these plants were introduced into the game. So, like, there isn't another fully automatic design out there in tutorials.
Yeah.
So, or there is, but they're just way too over redstones.
Yeah. This is way more efficient
engineered.
than what I had last season, that's for sure.
Yeah,
I think I may have
just like-
gotten more stream lights out of mine because it was more manual,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, because
that's the
your
only advantage, really.
TTU is better, I think. The one thing that sometimes does happen is that sometimes something, if the Hi-Fi farm is running, occasionally something might fall out of the Hi-Fi farm into this hopper.
I would go bits and bobs,
and
yeah.
it won't be bone meal. It's not the end of the world. It just stops the. But if you ever kind of like look over here and see a whole bunch of bone meal just like sitting on top of the hopper, you know what's happened.
Okay.
It's very simple fix. You just go into the crafter and take out the block that's not supposed to be in the crafter. So
I've never played with these auto crafters before. I really should
like,
at some point.
Like they're quite handy. I just kind of find that the circuit is generally a little bit bulky.
Okay.
It's like to make it work, to make this kind of style auto crafter work, you have to have like this is taking a signal out.
Yeah.
To kind of like say, okay, crafter is full, time to craft. But you then have to kind of like manage the signal with another comparator.
Yeah.
So it always feels bulky. There's other designs as well, but they all take up space.
Bulky redstone is kind of where I live.
Oh. Well, hello, sir. What do you have? I looked it, dude. Look at the bottom trade here. I looked and I had a moment where I was like,
pale hanging moss.
I looked for it, I was thinking, is this glow like it? It's not glow like it. I thought for a second it had somehow worked.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
I think he deserves death.
Just a sec. Did he have anything else that's actually worth getting? Blue ice.
That's not bad, actually.
Okay, I might go grab some emeralds and get some blue ice.
Okay, I'll hold off on his execution for now. I've got to go grab a bunch of stone and stuff to make my new dirt platform out here anyways. I would make it out of sculpt to make it look cool like this, but I know I'll just mine through into the void.
I recommend don't doing that because I did that.
Yeah, it's just a recipe for disaster, really.
Actually,
which is too bad because it looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks awesome, but I should have put something underneath it. Also, if you ever feel like kind of like doing a quick harvest of these guys, feel free to.
Oh yeah, I can definitely do that.
There's a chest over here which I think is being filled up with but yeah, I was just like.
I'm guessing you need a good amount of it.
Where did the stone?
Oh, that was me.
Oh right, okay, well.
I think I just
Now I
dumped it
know.
all there for one reason or another. Hey, Jinx. Welcome up.
I'm going to go back to Corny, and we're going to finish out mapping the southwest quadrant of the server.
Oh, fun.
So we're grabbing a snapshot, and I realized when I was doing it that this is pretty much 3 months into the server.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be pretty good to have like a little
We've
map
made
now
some
of
good
the
progress for 3
whole thing.
months.
We have actually. And like, yeah, like, and people have been keeping up with you a little bit.
Oh, don't worry. Just wait.
I know. It's like, as Pink said, it's like, yeah, it's your starter base. So yeah.
Yep. Well, and Pink can attest to this because he saw what I was building earlier. I was working on my design for my new island, and I did an overhead view. The starter island looks much more like a starter island now.
I would say so, yeah. But like, thing is, a lot of people on the server are doing good big projects. If you pop out to Spruce now, you'll see
I saw that.
the huge rings that they're working on out there. So like,
I'm happy
there's some
that
good
it's not
stuff.
like last season where everyone's kingdom could fit into mine. Because it definitely felt
true.
like that last season is we could have picked up all of the other kingdoms and put them into mine.
Actually, what I love is that we've now got 2 Spruce Mountains, a Spruce Mountain each season.
Yes.
So whoever gets Spruce next season,
It's tradition.
it's got to become tradition. You got they do Spruce Mountain. What's the other thing that they did?
Ice.
I can't remember. Ice just goes with the territory.
Yep.
What did I come back through this portal now?
Happy gassed.
I was supposed to go through the bamboo portal.
Oh, well,
I
I
looked
wasn't
over
supposed
there.
to go through this portal either, so we both messed up.
Yeah. See you later. Oh, we're gonna see.
Yep. Hi again.
Bye.
See you, Natra. It's always fun talking to Natra. Gonna lurk and grind warped wood because I don't have an awesome farm like an Athra's. That is fair. Nor do I have the brain power to build anything like that. Yeah, I don't either. Last season, I did have a tree farm, but I built it fairly late in the season. So I mostly harvested the warped and crimson wood by hand, which was painful. Ooh, mods, who wants to smack that guy? Most of you probably can't see it, but there's someone promising free viewers. Wow. Can you believe it? Cheap and free. How can you say no to that? Was definitely paying attention. Uh-huh. Sure. They're so cheap. I know. I almost feel like I should give them a shout out or something like that. I mean, free viewers. Okay, so the disadvantage that I have with the dirt tray that I currently have is its size. Because realistically, I can put 8 stacks down in it, right? But 4 stacks of that, so half of whatever I put down in the tray was already dirt to begin with. So realistically, per harvest, I'm only getting 4 extra stacks of dirt. So the bigger I make it, the more efficient it'll become, because even if I have to put down 32 stacks of dirt, for example, I'll still be getting 16 back. So I've got to figure out how big I want to make this thing. I think what might be good, and I know this is a tall order, but if I could put down either 1 or 2 rows at a time, 300 by 300. Go. Because I want to be able to make progress fairly fast with this. Or at least as fast as I can. And the more trips that I have to do back and forth, the slower it becomes. So I'm thinking if I profit a row per harvest, that would be nice. Because then 6 harvests gives me a full double chest. I'll be back probably. Fully instilled with confidence here. Okay. I do think that rather than just making it out of stone, we should make it out of stone brick at least. Just to make it slightly less ugly. Okay, so let's first figure out how big this platform is, and we'll go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. That's a weird amount. Okay, so if I cut off the end piece here, that's 32. Let's bump that out like that. Okay, so that's 32. That's an easy number to work with in terms of stacks. So we'll take into account this being a wall here. We probably want to make it a bit further out, though. And we're going to lose some blocks, but whatever. Stone's easy to come by. I say that as I'm going to need, like, many thousands of stacks worth of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Then maybe we do another one of Skulk. I'm just trying to think of how this is going to look here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then frog lights, then Skulk, and then wall. Okay. So something like that. So this will be our wall here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. Okay, actually, you know what? This is gonna start spawning stuff real fast. Is there a bed around here? Or do I have one in my inventory? Yes, I do. I want to keep the design that Anathra has. So this is all going to be Skulk out here. And we'll get some green frog lights at some point as well. For now, I just want to get the farm up and running though, so that we can start getting dirt. Okay. Something like that. Okay. So if this is going to be a wall, it'll come out like that because we want it to go one further than the 32. Okay. So 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack, 4 stack, 5 stack, 6 stack, 7 stack, 8 stack, 9 stack. Okay, so that's a row. We want it to go we want it to go further than that though, because this is 9 stacks down, so that's only a 4.5 stack profit. So let's go another 9 stacks out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. And then wall. Cool. Uh-oh. Did I go an extra out this way for the wall? I don't know. Okay, let's lock down this first. Okay. So we know that this is all going to be wall. Okay, and then coming out this way, let's count it out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that is the wall there. Cool. And we count again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And then walls. Reg, how's it going? Yes, we are going to be doing some dirt maxing. We are taking a break from that right now to make a better dirt maxing platform. Because the one back home, it works, but considering how much dirt we need a bigger one. The other king. So yeah, making a platform that I can get a full row of chests out of each harvest. And hopefully that'll go a little bit faster. Cause yeah, I'm guessing I'm gonna need around 6 double chests for my next project. So only getting 4 stacks at a time is a little slow. And also I want to be able to rip down the platform at my base because it's kind of an eyesore. Okay, this is going to be our new platform. Now for the fun part, we gotta build it and light it up as we go. How should we space out the lighting? Maybe every 3? Okay, well, that sort of worked, I guess. No, except for not at all. Okay, 4 and 4. Yeah, it should be fine, right? Right? I hope. Oh, this is... Oh, right. Wah, wah. Got coffee, pizza, King on the TV, and getting on this server. What a glorious evening it shall be. That does sound like a pretty good evening. Hey, Lynn, how's it going? Okay. It's a bit of an awkward number, but whatever. It'll be fully lit up, so who cares? Coffee would slap right now. Cold and rainy here today. It was pretty nice here today. It was like 23 degrees. It was nice here to spend all day inside cleaning, though. Oh, fun. What a great way to spend the last few days of summer. Finally did my bed sheets. It's funny, Pinked was just talking about doing his bed sheets today. That's why he was here at the beginning of stream. He was planning on going to bed, but he was like, well, didn't do my bed sheets. I had 4 hours of driving for my family thing. Ooh, that's a lot of driving. I also learned how to clean the exhaust fan in the bathroom. Oh, that sounds fun. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. Right now, we only just installed ours not long ago since we built the entire thing last year. Takes so much time to build one of these. And what am I building it to do? To place and break dirt. But it's premium dirt, so it's worth it. That's actually so nice. No one has ever cleaned this one. I guess it might have been invented wrong. Gotta get into the attic tomorrow to find out. Ooh, that sucks. Good day to listen to some music. You know what? That's fair. What the? Oh. I see what's going on. Man, I can't wait to go to the end and get an elytra so that I can start using my Swift Sneak. I'm too scared to use my Swift Sneak book before then because I know I'm going to fall into the void and lose it. Nothing quite like some Linkin Park while scrubbing toilets and doing laundry. There you go. Listen to an audiobook while driving. It was good. That's good. Post-apocalyptic nomadic warriors. Wow, that's pretty cool. Water Ghost, how's it going? I'm about to get mad, to be honest. All good? What's up? Let me get the author. It's a good series if you're interested. It does sound pretty interesting, so yeah. Throw it my way. I was gonna hand out a lot of poke saplings to everyone, but now someone made a shop, so I can't now. Fair enough. Yeah, well, I mean, with the update, it was kind of inevitable. Everyone was really excited to get their hands on Pale Oak. I've had people asking me to update the server since .5 came out. It was just hard with the plugins and whatnot. I don't want to get rid of their monopoly. Oh, you're fine. There's no such thing as a monopoly on the server. I actually fully encourage competition in shops. Can still hand them out. Duck will still get plenty of business. Yeah, exactly. Not everyone wants to harvest. Honestly, like when I'm on the server, I would much rather go buy it from a shop than go harvest it myself. We too lazy to chop. Yeah, exactly. Jinx understands. But yeah, no, if you still want to do that, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, there is no such thing as a monopoly on my server. Should have seen the competition that was happening with elytras earlier on. Elytras were basically dirt cheap for a while there because we had 3 different people competing selling them. Can sell my stuff for cheaper, so they gotta, yeah, if you want to sell your stuff for cheaper, you go right ahead. Because I mean, at some point you're gonna run out of stock and then people will start buying theirs anyways. Because like I said, I'm too lazy to go harvest the stuff myself, so I'm gonna buy it if it's available. So everyone will still get business. Took me a while to find a pale garden, so some people probably don't want to go through the big search. Yeah, there's that too. Because pale gardens really are not that common. All right, let's bring this up one more layer here, and we will start making dirt. Yeah, that is the other thing, Pink, is they can be really tiny. Like, I've seen beaches bigger than some pale gardens. Oh, stronghold. But yeah, the nice thing about harvesting out here is we'll be constantly loading the witch farm, so we're getting a ton of redstone at the same time. And since we sell that stuff, that's money in our pockets. I really should set up a manufacturing plant out here too, because this is Mangrove Industrial. So I was thinking, because we sell all the redstone components, maybe I can make a manufacturing factory for all of that. That could be a fun project. Just do this for now, until I get around to putting the skulk in. Go. Just free money, yeah, exactly. And I mean, who says no to free money? I'm sorry, Nathra. I will sort it out, I swear. Okay, let's go grab our starter dirt and some chests. The one I found no longer exists. Yeah, it sounds right. I just thought barrels with names on them, so if you want to give stuff, just throw it in the barrels. I don't know where everyone else's places are. Yeah, there's so many different places on the server. You would have a hard time with that. Elfie, what do you think of it? Oh, the giveaway idea? Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine. Maybe what would be a fun community project is to make like a grab and go place. The post office sort of thing at spawn. Oh, a post office thing. That could be interesting. The problem that I do see with a post office is the fact that the server is constantly scaling. So I don't know how we would handle it. I feel like we'd have to build it underground. That way we can keep, you know, scaling it with the server. Like having a PO box. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we need an indeterminate amount of space. So yeah, if we were to do that, we'd have to do like a building on the surface and then underground have the have that. Yeah, we could use 470's building. That is true. We were trying to figure out what to do that. We were thinking of turning it into a subway station, but we could turn it into a post office. Honestly, we could do both. Seen it done with Hermitcraft, but it's a lot of redstone. Yeah, well, it worked for Hermitcraft like that because of the fact that it was, you know, a creator server, so there was a determinate amount of people. There was never more or less, whereas with a public server, it's constantly scaling, right? What did I come back here for? Dirt. Oh, there goes Nathra. I'm gonna be happy I can finally start ripping this stuff out. Okay, so we need a row of dirt to get started. Then we're gonna need a ton of chests, and we can grab gravel over there. We're all over the place, yeah. Oh well, that was kind of the charm of it. Is, you know, it's not a grid pattern. We're all over the place, and it's got kind of an organic feel, right? 12k away from spawn. Yeah, we wouldn't do a post office like Hermitcraft. I think it would be a you come to spawn and you check your post sort of thing. Nope, this isn't where any of my wood is. Your spot must be perfect. I'm guessing it was just an RTP. But yeah, that could be a fun community project to work on, is a post office. There we go. Lots of chests. I have a mailbox full of ink and quills at my shop. There we go. Something that we definitely need to work on at Mangrove Industrial, and this is like a thing that we need ASAP. I might even work on this week or this weekend or something, is some sort of XP farm. Because yeah, at Mangrove we have no real source of XP, and it kind of sucks. We've got all of this other industry, but we can't repair our tools. Like, we'd almost be better off to just replace our tools rather than repair them with the industry that we have going. Have you seen the new shop at spawn? Why do I feel like it's just the honey shop? Nope, the gold farm is fully auto, so it's not an XP farm. Because in 1.20, sorry, in 1.21 they broke the traditional gold farm. The aggro kills don't count anymore. You have to actually kill them yourself. And also, we wanted to be able to just AFK it to get as much gold as we can. Yeah, .5, that's the one. I knew it was one of the 1.21s. I just couldn't remember which. But yeah, realistically, the only form of XP that we have is villager trading and the little skulk farm that we have. We could scale this up and, you know, make a skulk XP farm, I guess, but meh. I think what we are probably going to end up doing is there's an ocean monument around here somewhere, and we were going to turn that into a Guardian XP farm. But you know how much work that is. Especially in Skyblock. That would be many, 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 many deaths. Okay, so this is what I'm anticipating we'll need for dirt. So that's what I want to fill. Then this will be our derp chest. And oh, right, gravel. So we'll do the same here. We need just as much gravel. Something tells me we don't have that much gravel. I think Bamboo and Nether inquired about acquiring an armadillo from Acacia. Yes, they did, but I don't know what the verdict's going to be, because obviously I don't know this for sure, but I remember around the beginning of the season, Acacia talking about wanting to keep the armadillos to themselves as kind of like a monopoly. The only exception being the end island. But yeah, I don't know what the verdict is on that because, I mean, I don't think the deal's gone down yet. But yeah, I know that that Nature was talking about that the other day. I'm definitely gonna have to AFK this farm again. We thought we had lots of gravel until I started working on projects. Then we very quickly realized we do not have a lot of gravel. Hey, Anathra, how's it going? Thank you for raiding over on the YouTube side of things. How are you doing? And there's Anathra on the Twitch side as well. Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? Water Ghost, welcome in. Anathra, welcome in. Band Nerd, welcome in. Slipshod, welcome in. Hope you're all doing well today, and hope you guys had a fun time over at Anathra's stream. If you're not following Anathra already, I don't know what you're doing, but you should be following him. But yeah, how was the rest of stream, dude? There we go, there's some more gravel. Got the zoomed out map done? Awesome. Are you displaying the map somewhere, or is it more for your own personal record? Hello, chat and fellow quarters. I made a dirt platform here. This will make a yield of 1 row of dirt. Have to figure out a location for the maps. Hoping to sort of spot in the shopping district. It might be kind of cool to put it in the spawn area, like right in the center where you spawn. Because spawn chunks aren't a thing anymore, so it's not like it's going to be always loaded. Name a fish for the pond. Alrighty, Water Ghost. What are we doing? And Miss Mori, welcome in on the YouTube side of things as well. Name it Anathra, but on SBK. Is the but on SBK part of the name, or are you telling me to name a fish Anathra on SBK. Couldn't be original today. You know, I've got to head back to my base anyways to get more food, so we will take care of that fish right now. Okay, the on SBK part is part of the name. Got it. New shops are done and decorated. Nice. I look forward to seeing those. I'll need a large area since I need room for 4 to 6 versions of the map over the season. Oh, okay. I see. Makes me sad for the dudes who named their whole podcast after features that got axed. RIP spawn chunks in the game. Yep. Honestly, I think it was a mistake to remove spawn chunks. Spawn chunks were so useful, and they were an essential part of the game as far as I'm concerned. And their reason for getting rid of spawn chunks, saying that, oh, chunk loaders are a thing, I think that's a dumb excuse. Because chunk loaders, like, they're laggy. They're so much laggier than just having spawn chunks. We would be so much better off to just keep the spawn chunks and not encourage chunk loading. Exactly. The option to enable or disable it would be great. Food. Yoink. Fish, right. That's the other thing we came back here for. Oh, hi, bear. That was a weird sound. Have a good night, Anathra. Thanks for the raid again. And I didn't fill up the water bucket first. Good thing there's always lots of fish around here. Took me about 3 hours to do my shops. I'm sure they look awesome. Those of us who prefer to do things minimally and with not a lot of redstone want spawn chunks back. My ultra simplistic iron farm weeps at the loss of spawn chunks. Yeah, honestly, spawn chunks were, like I said, they were essential to the game as far as I'm concerned. I'm not exactly a redstoner or a technical player either, so I really wish they were back. Pie! How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Mods, can we get a shout out for Pie? I know I've got one around here. Yeah, here we go. Anathra. But on SBK. There we go. We will shove Anathra in a chest for now until we have a good place to put him. Alright, typing before you asked. Awesome. And we can sleep the night away. And we will go back and keep dirt maxing. Mangrove, where there's plenty of other fish to see. Yep. There's always fish in this kingdom. They're not always alive, but there's lots of fish. You didn't have to build a huge ultra-efficient 10,000 block per hour farm if you had it in the spawn chunks. Exactly, it would just run naturally, and over time you'd get lots of stuff. But yeah, that's a thing in the past now, because I'm not going to use chunk loaders personally. So I have to just load my chunks. So I'll probably make like other kinds of farms in the area that I can do things manually in while I'm waiting for things to generate, because I'm not a huge fan of AFKing in my worlds either. Like, I'll do it on every world except for my hardcore world, but if I can avoid AFKing, then I do. So what I'll probably do, like for example in my farming area on my forever world, I'll probably make a potion making area or something so that I can just grind out making potions while I'm waiting for other resources to generate. Or I'll have some sort of thing that I can do manually on repeat over and over and over again. Prepping for a big build with dirt? Yep. I'm gonna guess I need about 6 double chests of dirt for the new island that I'm gonna be making. You know, just a tiny little island. Just a little guy. But yeah, I was working on the design earlier today, and if you guys want, I can give you a quick overview of the design before the end of stream. But yeah, it makes my starter island actually look like a starter island. Lizard. Lizard. All right. It's time. It's time for dirt. It's a pretty small island if you ask me. Oh yeah, for sure. Did you know the swimming pools on the Titanic are... Oh. Yep, I mean, you're not wrong. Much dirt. Yes, I did know that, actually. What are you building? Right now we are just grinding resources. So we're getting ready for a big island build because, I mean, we're in Skyblock here. This is Skyblock Kingdoms. So all of the land that we have in our area, we have to build ourselves. And I've been working on designing a new island for quite some time. And we're going to need a lot of dirt for it. So only way to get dirt, or not only way, best way to get dirt in Skyblock is the coarse dirt trick. So you get a whole bunch of gravel and you use a little bit of dirt to turn that gravel into coarse dirt, and then you place it all down, and then you hit it with a shovel or a hoe to turn it into either farmland or path blocks, and then you mine it all back up. How long are you gonna be on tonight? I don't know. I'm only gonna be streaming for probably another half hour if I had to guess, but I'll likely be on for a good portion of the night because, well, there's lots of dirt grinding to be done, and it's not gonna do itself. And I want to get going on this island. I've got lots of ideas. Would you like to take a break at some point for some chicken gambling? Sure. Is this a server? Yes, this is a creator SMP. We got a whole bunch of different members. If you do !SBK, it'll give you the link tree, I believe, to all of our Skyblock Kingdoms members. Yes, it is the link tree. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was the link tree or the Discord, but the Discord is in the link tree as well. And also, thank you for the follow there, Snaky Jake. Yippee! Yeah, if I see you pop on and I'm online, then I will gladly do some chicken gambling. After stream, I'll probably be taking a bit of a break for dinner and whatnot, but I'll be back sometime tonight. Gotta go. Have a good stream. Sounds good, Snake Jake. See ya later. Officially sponsored by gambling. Specifically, gambling of the chickens. Now, the million-dollar question is going to be, how rough is this going to be on my shovel? I'm kind of tempted to repair it up to max and see how far down it goes. We love chicken gambling. Yes, yes we do. Funny enough, I've only chicken gambled like twice. The Mangrove Kingdom has not done a lot of chicken gambling. I don't know. People just usually don't challenge us. Maybe they're scared of me and Kit. Scared that we're gonna set them on fire or something. I would have thought you've done more. Nope. I've chicken gambled once when Drift was on, the big chicken gambling match, and I've chicken gambled once with Sky. And that is it. Haven't you won all the games you've played? I didn't quite win the one with Drift. I was very close, though. I was only one egg off. But I did win the one against Sky. Hey, that's 50% win rate. Yeah, you know, not bad. Keeping that hard-earned mangrove wood to yourself. Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. Those are just the times that I've chicken gambled. I know Kit has chicken gambled a few more times than me. And she likes to go big or go home. People will be like, yeah, let's do like 2 or 4 blocks per chicken. And she's like, no, 1 stack per chicken, and then loses all the wood that I spent the time gathering. Like, no, Kit! I'll be watching her stream and she'll be doing that, and I'll just start typing no, 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 no in chat as she's taking like 9 stacks of logs away. Game would be boring. The game would not be boring with Kit. Or the game would be boring with Kit. I don't know what you're talking about. Didn't Kit get 2 quad chickens in one game? Yeah, she did. It was without. Yeah, exactly. The game would be boring without Kit. There we go. That makes more sense. I was like, the game is definitely not boring with Kit. That is for sure. Sorry, Kit. I'm screenshotting that and sending it to her. My mod hates you. Screw it. I'm not gonna repair the shovel. I'm just gonna go for it. We also have Unbreaking on it, so it's not like it would have been a good representation. All right. It's time to dirt. But this is premium dirt. This is the good tasting stuff. We won't stand for kit slander. Exactly. Never heard of them. No idea what you're talking about. Well, that sounds like some slander to me. Oh, I should probably have my bed on me. I've got all of my light sources covered right now by dirt. Yeah, no, it's not that kit. As a Leon fanboy, I'm required to state that spruce dirt smells far superior. No, that's some pretty stinky spruce dirt. They have the worst tasting dirt on the server. Not the premium dirt, though. The premium dirt, that's some top-notch stuff. Like, I'd eat that right off the ground. Why are either of you smelling dirt? That's how you know quality paint. This dirt is the good stuff. Tastes amazing. I know, right? Like I said, premium dirt. Can't go wrong with it. Dirt is dirt. Ah, I see Pink is not a dirt connoisseur like us. Uncultured, really. If there were a gooder dirt, it would be the ones who are trained in the arts of mud. Yeah, exactly. City folk just don't get it. Yep, exactly. You gotta try this dirt. It's got good flavor. More of a mud pie kind of guy. Oh, we got those too. Don't worry. Here at Mangrove, we got the good stuff. I tried the dirt. Not a fan of the texture. Now you see, that's wrong. I'm just gonna straight up tell you, you're wrong. Yep. Hey, it's not your fault that your taste buds are dumb. I won't hold that against you. Just know that you're wrong. On that note, I'm heading to bed. Have a good night, Pink. All that talk of premium dirt's making me hungry. Yep, it does have that effect on people. Honestly, yeah, I'm kind of hungry too. I will eat soon enough, though. And yeah, before we end stream tonight, if you guys want, I can give you a preview of the island that I've been working on too. I do have a lot more work to do on it. Like, I've still got to do the sides and a lot of other stuff. Bye. Say hi to everyone else, but every time Pie logs on, I just shout her name. Oh, look, more free viewers. Yay. One of the mods want to stomp that guy out. Thank you. Would love that. Awesome. Yeah, I will make sure to show that to you guys. Because I'm happy with how it's turning out so far. All right, we almost have our first batch of premium dirt at the new factory made. It's gonna be a long process. I'm getting flashbacks to last season collecting nether bricks. Because, yeah, I probably spent about, I want to say, 2-ish months collecting resources for my nether castle. And I spent many, many weeks collecting netherrack as well. Things we did before the internet. The lack of internet is what makes a dirt connoisseur, really. The days of going and playing outside and then trying to eat outside. Gotta make sure I'm picking up all this tasty, tasty dirt. I've wasted so much dirt too. That's the funny thing. I've probably thrown about a full double chest of dirt into the void. Ooh, for a piece of tasty premium dirt. Mmm. Oh yeah, that put a dent in my shovel. That's for sure. Not your stinky dirt. Thrown or fell into the void with? Oh, thrown. threatening me with negative roots, but little does he know, I want those negative roots. I want my roots to be so low at the end of the season that I've grown a full tree on that island. That is my goal. But yeah, I've thrown 2 full inventories of dirt into the void in front of Nuke and Leon. I just go over there and I flex the dirt in their face, and then I jump into the void with it. Because that's what I do. I mean, what are friends for, really, right? Whoops. Honestly, it's a really relaxing task, but I have a feeling after a few days it's going to get a little stale, because I definitely have multiple days of dirt collecting ahead of me. And that's not even taking into account the many, many days of stone collecting I have ahead of me. So if you think I need a lot of dirt, oh man, wait until you see how much stone I'm gonna need. Because if you think about the fact that the 6 double chests of dirt are just the surface layer of the island, and then you gotta go down. And you know my islands, they're not like 3 blocks thick or anything like that. I fully plan on making this island big enough to be able to build inside of. Do you have a stone TNT farm? You could be making stone while making dirt. So the problem with that is I need actual stone, not cobblestone. So I would have to make a auto smelter as well. And I don't have the brain capacity to be able to do that. No pancake islands in Mangrove, exactly. That's not how we roll. So in about 10 minutes, we'll hop over to my creative world and I will show you the progress on the island design. So the way that I do my island designs is I design the entire thing out of stone first, and then I swap out blocks. Likely I'll end up using Axiom to swap out the blocks, but the entire structure itself I will build by hand. I don't use the Axiom tools to build my islands, just to paint them. Auto smelters are one of those few contraptions that I can make from memory. I can too, but the problem isn't so much the auto smelter as the fact that I have to fuel the auto smelter. So either I would need an absurd amount of fuel, or I'd have to make some sort of contraption with either dripstone and lava or kelp. And that's where my brain kind of starts to get a little fuzzy, and I'm like, no, 404 error, brain not found. Because yeah, if it was just cobblestone that I needed, I would absolutely set up a generator here that I could get blocks while going. Can't do a bamboo farm, nope. And yeah, all of us in the Mangrove Alliance don't exactly have a convenient way of making charcoal. Because nether trees you can't make charcoal out of, bamboo you can't make charcoal out of, and mangrove trees are just a royal pain to harvest, so you don't want to make charcoal out of them. So the charcoal route is out. So yeah, I think the two best options would be to either make a wither or blaze farm. I'm lost. Where's the witch farm? If you're still watching, Pi, then the witch farm is the portal just on the end of the bridge from the bartering area. I'll come through and show ya. So yeah, if you go to the bartering farm, that's where it is. Is there a Pi here? I don't think there's a Pi here. But yeah, if you come over to the bartering farm, it's this one right here. Can you burn the roots? I can burn the roots. Could kelp? There are designs. Yes, that is true. Kelp. I think kelp would be kind of the number one for an auto design. Yeah, could do a lava farm as well. Just in case Pi is not watching. Still semi-manual. Yeah, for sure. But it burns for quite a while, which is nice. But yeah, ideally, we'd probably want something fully auto. Yeah, it's something we can look into throughout the season, because this isn't going to be the last island I build, and if I'm being totally honest with you, it's probably not going to be the biggest island I build either. But we will absolutely make use out of it. Do we have a sign that we can steal from somewhere here? I'm gonna guess these are all actually, yeah. Norp. Actually, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, I'll take all this garbage out of your chest, Anathra. And I'll put in my garbage chests over here. There we go. Is there any... Aha! Here we go. There's a sign. You can automate the collection, but we'll still need to refill containers of buckets. Yeah. There we go. Witch farm. Should probably hit it with some bone meal at some point, but meh. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a lot of time out here. Also, I'm gonna make this this look nicer here in Athra. What I was thinking of doing is kind of replicating the design that you have here. So making a kind of a skulk street here, and then having another frog light line over there, and then...
I smell dirt.
Oh, there's a Pi here.
I smell dirt.
You smell dirt? Hello. Here.
Hello. I've come a long way for one piece, but I would really...
The tasty dirt's in here.
Piece. Oh, thank you. I want a single
I'm gonna
piece.
turn you up.
Oh, sorry. I'm being a little quiet right now. Good morning.
Gotta turn you way up. There we go.
Wow. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't do anything with my mic. Oh my.
No,
But thank you for the piece.
Yeah, no problem. Munch away. That is
Thank
the good
you.
stuff right there.
Oh yeah, that's why I caved such a long way. I forgot I logged off at Birch last time, and I was like, oh, I'll just take the scenic route with the bridges to get to Mangrove. I'm sure he's just in the regular collection area that's right there. Nope.
Nope. I'm actually gonna be tearing that one down. I'm moving all of that over here.
Oh my gosh, a more secret location for the fresh dirt harvest.
More so, I can make a bigger area, and it's not just an eyesore for me and Anathra.
That's fair.
Well, thank you so much for the dirt. I'm sure I'll see you soon for some chicken gambling
Yep.
at some point.
I will definitely log back on for some chicken gambling.
Yippee! Alrighty.
Are you going to be streaming tonight, or?
I will be. Also, guess what?
What's that?
I've got riches.
Ooh.
We went to we did some chambering, and I got some riches.
Ooh, what kind of riches did you get?
A whole inventory's worth and more. I've got like a bunch of breeze rods. I've got like some 3 god apples. I got some good stuff.
Did you get a heavy core by chance?
I haven't, but I also never finished chambering. So there's still half of one that I have to do, and then there's an entire another one I haven't touched yet.
Nice. Well, maybe.
So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, maybe you'll get a heavy core. Have you been drinking the ominous potions and doing it, or?
Yes.
Awesome. So yeah, hopefully you'll get one, and then we can, flatten Milkman.
Well, don't tell anyone this, but I've had a heavy core since probably the 2nd week.
Oh, really?
I haven't crafted it. I just haven't. I don't know why. It's just in my ender chest. It just stays there.
I mean, you always need a centerpiece in your ender chest.
That's true. That's true. My lovely centerpiece. Well, I'll let you continue with the dirt collection, the dirt maxing with that premium dirt, you know?
Sounds good. I'm actually about to give people a bit of a preview on my creative world of my island I'm designing.
Let's go. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so nice. Oh my
It's a
goodness.
good way to end the stream off.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, I'm gonna go eat this premium dirt. I'm gonna nom on it while I get ready for stream.
Yeah,
Good
sounds
morning.
good. Bye.
Good morning. How do I leave? Oh dear.
The portal's
there it
just
is.
out
There it is. I got a little lost. Good morning.
Bye. Bye is always a ton of fun. All right, let's sleep so that this doesn't turn into a big spawning pad. Okay, cool. Let's switch over to my creative world here, and I will show you the island that I've been working on. Okay. Boom. Alrighty. So the island is in front of me. Oh, by the way, these are the pillars that I'm designing for our bridge to spawn. So it's going to be a bunch of these scattered between here and spawn, and it's essentially going to be a big parkour course to get from one place to the other. So that's the design for the pillars right there. It's not fully fledged, but I'm going to do a little bit more work on them until I'm happy with them. But it's pretty close, I think. They're close to what I want. But the island is over this way. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of work with water and whatnot, and yeah, I'm working on landscaping out the top here. So we're gonna have a lot of waterfalls and a lot of lakes and stuff like that, and they're all gonna be interconnected. So essentially, what I was working on before stream is this section over here, so that you can traverse the entire thing. Because I want to be able to, like the rest of my areas, be able to traverse the entire thing without an elytra at the end of the day. But yeah, this is going to connect up to the top, and it's going to go all the way around the back of the island. This island is going to go back even further here. So I've still got more surface area to go. But yeah, in terms of the water, we've got a little pool down here. We've got our big mountain lake over here. That's going to flow down into this river, which is also going to flow down the side here. It's going to flow off the back of the island over there. Then it's going to also come this way to this pool, flow down into this pool, then go into this waterfall, which I've already crafted. And then it's going to go down into the void between the two islands here. And yeah, I've been working on that a lot here. It's gonna be so pretty. Oh yeah, absolutely. And yeah, plenty of ponds for Fish Gaming Wednesdays. That is actually the idea, is I want to make sure that these are all good areas for fishing as well. And then we're gonna have a bunch of mangrove trees around here. Obviously, it's gonna be all swampy, so we're gonna spread a bunch of mud and water and whatnot around. And we're also going to have some actual builds on this island. So I've got a few buildings planned that are gonna go on this island specifically, and then we've got more buildings that are going to go on satellite islands here as well. But in the back here, we're also going to have our nether portal. So this is the nether portal right here. That's exactly where it is in the world right now, just, you know, with stuff around it. And I'm thinking we're going to have a bridge going from here over to this area here. So this pond is going to flow down into a stream, which is going to come across this way under the bridge. Hey Sage, how's it going? But yeah, it's going to come under this bridge here that I was talking about, and it's going to meet up with this waterfall, which is going to come down the side here. And then it's going to go down this canyon and then down into the void over here as well. So still got a lot more terraining to do. And then on top of that, I've got to design all of the sides all the way around this entire island. Because like I said, I don't use the creative tools from Axiom to do that. I just use Axiom to paint and then copy paste when I need to. But yeah, I have handcrafted all of this, which is why it's taking so long. But it's just so much more rewarding in my eyes to be able to say, yep, I worked on the entire shape of this by myself. And this right here, it's still a very rough design. I'm just trying to rough out the staircase, and then I'm going to, you know, smooth it out a little bit more. But yeah, this is what I've been working on for the past few weeks, just kind of off and on. But today I really buckled down and did a lot of work. Like, I did pretty much the entire top side here. I did these two lakes. I roughed out where all of the water's gonna go, and I did this entire side here as well today. So yeah, if I had to guess, I probably have another week or two of designing left to do on this build before I can actually start building it in Skyblock Kingdoms, which is fine because I probably got at least that much time of resource collecting as well. Because yeah, what I'll probably end up doing is running 2 instances of Minecraft on 2 different screens. One on Skyblock Kingdoms, just grinding away stone, because I shudder to think how much stone this is going to need. And that's not even thinking about how much dirt is going to be required. And that's going to be, you know, active resource collecting. But for my AFKing, I can collect the stone, I can collect the basalt to make, you know, tuff and all that kind of stuff. While I'm designing the island. Big plans, though that's no surprise. Thanks for the preview. Yeah, I'm happy to keep you guys updated on the progress and everything. And it also does just prove that I'm not using Axiom to build it. If I keep updating you guys on the progress of the design, you guys can see it coming into reality. So I'll show you guys again probably sometime next week how the design's going, and then I'll show you again towards the end. I won't show you the final design or anything like that, but I'll give you updates as I am going. That way you can see how it's gonna look. But yeah, if you look at that island compared to this island, because this right here is my my base right now on Skyblock Kingdoms, just without all the trees on top. But yeah, can you see how much smaller this island is? Like, this island actually looks small now. Island with cliffs, lakes, rivers. When does an island become a continent? Yep. Well, I mean, you know my goal is to make it feel like you're not in Skyblock anymore. on Skyblock Kingdoms. Until you step off the edge of the island. Then you figure it out very quickly. Mangrove continent. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I told everyone from the beginning that this island was small in comparison to what I had planned, and no one believed me. Which I don't understand. They've played with me for a season already. They should realize that when I say that, I mean business. But yeah, imagine that with this island in behind, and then all of our pillars here going all the way to spawn. It's gonna look really cool, I think. Can kind of get a sense for it already. Like, oh man, this is gonna be so cool. I'm excited. And then yeah, it'll be even better once I paint the background as well. Get some texture in, get the grass going, get the mud going, get all the water in. It won't just be a stone blob. But yeah, this is how I craft my terrain, is I make it all out of stone, and then I swap out blocks as I need. But anyways, that is the stream for today. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the support. Even if we're doing something as boring as collecting dirt, I really do appreciate you guys hanging out. We're going to be streaming again on Friday on the viewer server. We're going to check out some of you guys' build, and we'll find something to work on ourselves as well. Let's see who is live. Who can we raid? Pull the chats over here. Who we got? We got one option, so we're heading over to Viking Pilot. I don't know how much longer he's going to be live for, but yeah, we'll hang out with Viking for the rest of our time. And I'm going to assume he's live on YouTube as well. So let's add a redirect. Viking Pilot. There we go. Cool. And here we go. Yeah, grab the raid message. If you're subbed, grab the bouncing derps. If you're not, grab the raid symbols. Heading over to our buddy Viking, who is on the Birch Kingdom right now. Looks like he's working on some terrain and flower farming. And yeah, I'll see you again on Friday. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.